nice it is. The NQ on 30 seconds. Oh man, you see this level? It is so beautiful. It is so perfect. It is incredible. Incredible level. You see how it plays here and plays here on the NQ? Oh, it's just terrific. Terrific. Yeah, you want to see immediate magnets? It's right there in a red on the NQ, and there's like yellow as well. You will see it's blinking in and blinking out. On the left side, you see the NQ 30 seconds. On the right side, it is the NQ 30 seconds. So I can tune both of them. So what do you guys think? Could you tell me, is that a crisp enough? Is that a good enough? Should I keep this service going on? Okay, yeah. I think that I need to tune the heat map. Okay, high volume bars. It's a 30 seconds. I can do like, okay, let's see, 7. How is that gonna work? And filter, yeah, filter is running there. Height volume 25. I can see. So okay, what is this? 35. Okay, it's a little bit too much. Because it's 30 seconds. I can do like 10. Okay. Okay. Now let me refresh this chart. Reload NinjaScript. We'll see. I love it. I love it. Okay, here we go. You see now, you see more level 2 data levels, price levels. The orders right here. Oh, 66. Fantastic. Uh-huh. Now, you probably would like to know the strategy behind what are we doing now. We're seeing that there's a resistance. This is the resistance block. And this resistance block, what's going to happen with that? It's going to go down. It's going to go into this area. So I'm not guiding you trades because it's prohibited. I'm gonna telling you that's for education purposes only. What I say that we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down, going down, doobie down, doobie down, doobie. Why is that so? Oh, because there's a formation. This is the range we may stack or get some reaction from over here, but we basically hitting even lower. We hitting into this area. So if I want to trade, of course I can do some trades easily. I'm not saying what is the point for entries, although what's going on the about the same kind of stuff is going on the ES. So ES is gonna go lower. Oh. And Q is gonna go lower. I'm not promising you immediate going down, 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 down. So guys, let me see. Let me see. Is there anybody right now alive? Or 7 people watching? Could anybody type something? Could anybody type something? Anything. Just for my entertainment. So where to do it, by the way? Oh, where to do it? Description. Share, save. Live chat. Oh, there's a, okay, live chat. Hello. I'm gonna say hello. Hello. And I'm gonna type, how is the quality? How is the image quality? Guys, what do you need any trading strategies? Did you ever try actually traded Bookmap directly from the NQ? I mean, from the NinjaTrader, and that's exactly what it does. So, guys, how is the quality? How is the? Oh! Boom, baga boom! I see people. Oh, now I can see that people are typing, and I was looking at the. I don't know where I was looking to. Oh, like how is the quality, image quality? Mod D. Hey, nice Mod D. Okay, great. So daily grants. Hello. Abraham Thomas. Hi. Yes. Hi to you. I know where are you. You're really far away. Daily grants. I think you on speaker. You can hear your voice twice. Yeah, I'm on my cell phone seeing the quality. Okay. You need to use earphones. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Abraham Thomas Oleg. Good. Thank you. How is the image quality? Image is good. Sounds has issues. Yeah, it's because I'm speaking to my cell phone. It's a looping. That's correct. I mean, like, definitely I can. Image is good. Sound has issues. Okay, I'm in low. I'm in low. Okay. Okay. Left chat. Okay, I don't know where's this notification. Okay. Anyway, thanks everybody. I mean, like, so the main point is, while I'm right here, do you guys need any? Okay, I'm gonna switch to my earphones so it's not gonna loop. Do you guys need any recommendations how to adjust? Let me put my earbuds. Okay, 1 second. Earbuds. And I'm gonna. So where is my voice speaker? I'm gonna lower my voice. Bingo. Now, how about now, guys? You don't have any looping voice or any double, right? So how's the voice now? Is that improved? And I'm actually a little bit closer to the mic. Great software make profitable every day. Thank you, Abram. You are so good. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, trading. See. To trade with a level 2 data makes its life is much easier, because many strategies they build on top of the only footprint and volume profile. And there's some people gonna say, "Yo, the volume I'm a specialist in volume profile." What he or she doesn't see, they don't see how the volume profile interacts with level 2. Although I have to say, so daily grants, you're saying no, now good. What does that mean? No and now good. Is that the could you type? Is that a good quality for sound and visuals, or it's not good? Sound is good now. I'm excited, people. I am excited because I mean, see, because that software is like freaks me out, and there's a smart guy in our community. He's a super smart. I'm telling you, he just sent me instructions how to tune the streaming, and the streaming now is really at the highest possible quality for the images. Sound is just like bring the mic closer, and listen myself through the earbuds. Now, okay, let's go. Any of you trading ES, by the way? Any of you trading ES? Every day at 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. London time, mainly. What is the heart, right? Sitting right there. I don't see this because of the heart. I don't see what it say. So, Abraham, I think you actually trading the ES, I guess, right? And this is the yeah, okay. So this is on the left side. What you see is the ES on 30 seconds, and this is we can refine. By the way, we can refine heat map. So the bar sustain, height, volume 120. We can refine a little bit more, okay, because this is a ES. It's a very high density. A little bit more, okay. Boom. Okay, you see now. Okay, I'm gonna increase even more height, volume 170, 180. Boom, bugga boom. Yeah, you see now more important price levels remains on the screen, and bars are 10. I'm gonna lower that. Let's say 5. No, actually the 10 was not so bad. 10 is like minimum. Okay, and the height volume. Okay, what if I increase even more, like 200? Boom. Oh, we're losing information. So, okay, I'm gonna go and lower up to, okay, about 100. Okay, boom. Now we're seeing, because I start recording it in the last, what, 15 minutes. Now we're seeing the ES with the green. This is the immediate magnets on the ES with the green. This green square that is empty inside. So immediate magnets, they actually play the role. They attract the price, and price may just like a ping, eat that level. You see this guy, price level, and then bounce it, and then go to and seeks actually the main direction. So what is the main direction? This is what this structure is telling us, guys. Yeah, I mean, you see, the NQ is definitely easier to trade because it's much clearer image. So what's going on? Let me compress it a little bit. This is the NQ, right? And what's going? Oh, by the way, do I have a footprint? Yeah. Oh, I have a footprint running on it. Oh, this is a 1 second footprint. A 1 second footprint is definitely like too much right now. Let's go to the 30 seconds footprint. Okay, here we go. And I need to turn it. Oh, by the way, yeah. Now you see my green cruise. Oh man, we're gonna get new updates in a couple days, and so this freaking error is actually killing me, and killing me. I don't even know why it show up. Okay, let's go to this book map. Kills me, baby. Oh, I don't even know why it shows. Okay, so now, what is this formation? So obviously the main trend, we're going down, we bounce it up. There was a really good support over here, but we are not able to rebound high enough to the previous this range. So we bounce it back. I mean, we bounce it down, and now this is a rotation, right? This is a rotation on a footprint. Oh, jeez. It gives me a bad time. I don't even know why. Because sometimes I mean, like, I need to reinstall my platform. Okay, here we go. This is what, 30 seconds? It kills me. I don't know, guys. I have no idea. So let me save it. I'm gonna save it, right? I'm gonna save it. Boom. Live stream and queue. Save it. And over here, I'm gonna go on the bookmark. Okay. And I'm gonna save it again. I'm gonna save this. Okay. So now I'm gonna restart right now. I'm gonna restart this freaking software. So you see this range? Oh, it kills me. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna restart my platform. It's not the indicators. Oh, there's a bunch of errors. I see. Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of like hundreds of errors. I don't even know why. Because I'm expecting updates. Like in a couple days, I'm gonna get update. New version is gonna run much smoother, and I know it. Sorry, guys. I hope. Okay, boom. I hope it's not gonna show. It shows. Too bad. Anyway, so what is this rotation is? This rotation is, this is the range. You see W over here is like a clear W. That means we are not able, we tested the stop second time, and now we kind of like retesting it again. And you see there's a level, the price, the level 2 sitting right there. He is ready to what? He is ready to absorb anything. This dude. So right now we're kind of making again a range, but we're probably gonna give up. You see, I have to. I mean, this is my platform. I don't know what's going on. I tell you frankly, I don't know. I mean, of course, I can get assistance from my team, but maybe that's because this is open. Okay, and I'm gonna restart it now. I'm gonna restart this. Okay, I'm gonna save and restart. Save. Okay. Save, and I'm gonna close. Do you want to save? Yes. We gonna do it again. Okay. So. Bam. Okay. We're gonna open NT again. I hope. I'm lazy. I'm just like. Did you guys see my video yesterday? I mean, Friday? Yeah, I was trading Friday. Okay. Is that still loading or what? Here we go. It's loading tick replay. Let's wait until we see the price line. Not yet. Here we go. Okay. So what is going on right here? Let's go and take a look at the footprint, by the way. Sometimes I do take a look. I go from the bookmap to a footprint and I take a look what's going on, because you want to see where the price want to go to. Okay, on this footprint, and I love to see the this is delta level 2. That is fantastic indicator. Did you see my video? I was trading like my favorite system. Delta 2, Delta 1, market speed. Yeah. So what does it say right now? What this rotation is saying? You see this short, very short candle. The body of the candle is like super short. That means the fight happens here. It's very short too, to compare with the previous one. And these two candles are short. So what's going on right now? What the fight gonna do? Fight gonna end up with a one directional extension. They call it extension, right? So far, I believe that price is supposed to go where? Price is supposed to go down. That was a nice, I mean, once we bounce it, then another time we bounce it, then we went up, and now is probably gonna exhaust ourselves. You see, the volume is going down right here. Volume is lower, lower, lower. Yeah, this is a sign of the rotation because the volume is going low. Sometimes when volume is actually low, it's a good spot. That's exactly what's going on. So boom, now we are ready to go down. Here we go. This is the book map. Sometimes I trade only book map, by the way. I've got addicted to a book map. I don't know why, but it's kind of like when you trade it and you get like a hint of this and you're like, you improve with that and you just like enjoy doing just the book map. I don't know. It makes sense, especially on a lower time frames, by the way. Oh, thank you, Abraham. You shifted to NQ. Yeah, so the NQ is daily. Okay. NQ is actually, I don't know. I mean, there's some of my friends who tried Dow Jones. They tried S&P just recently. Again, to see how it works. And bottom line is, you can waste your time on the Dow Jones. Even its higher volatility. But you see, like, you see on the NQ, you see the price levels on the level 2 data, the limit orders, like no tunnel. On the S&P, there is a tunnel. Yes, of course, we can clean it up. We can clean that. This way, for example, number of the bars that gonna show we increase heat map again. Well, let's do 20, whatever. Okay, so we are cleaning the tunnel effect, which is usually on the NQ. And the other guys who are using the bookmap.com, I shouldn't say their website, they have a hard time to clean up the tunnel effect. They really have a hard time. Okay, heat map over here. We're going to increase number of the bars. Okay, you see now we can clearer see the immediate magnets, those green guys, green squares. And we're seeing the significant jump in contracts for 401 right here in a red, 390, about $400. I mean 400 contracts, 300 contracts in yellow. So definitely that there's liquidity sitting here. There's liquidity sitting here. So the liquidity on both sides. And now this is how do you make a decision on the ES if you have the liquidity sitting on both sides? You see that this actually goes in this channel, this price channel, and that. I don't know. Do you guys see my mouse or not? Do you see my mouse as a mouse pointer, or how do you see my mouse? Could you tell me, guys? Write it to me, please. And I'm gonna go local. Okay, here we go. Now this is. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to have this indicator BOF and cursor. Yeah. Boom. Ooh. I have it. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, now you see my cross section, and with the cursor. Do you see the cursor along with the crossing lines? So now you see that like there's liquidity, and wherever liquidity is sitting, that's kind of funny. Oh, okay. Now you see it's sitting between this and that. This is on the upper side. This is on the lower side. This is kind of the channel that the price is basically inside of that. So you can trade from the one side to another side. You can do those kind of like scalping. But right now it's in the middle. I mean, like it's really tough. When you take a look to compare with the, I also need to add BRF cursor, apply, boom, and where is my cross section? Cross section, okay, local. Okay, here we go. Now, do you see now? It's much easier to see or make a decision on this chart, on the NQ. Okay, much easier. I mean, I can filter out heat map. I'm gonna do 7, 10 bars. Okay, you see, boom. Now this is cleaner bookmark. Totally love it. You see now, this is immediate magnet over here. I understand we're on 30 seconds. I usually love to see it on a 1 second, by the way. Anyway, those immediate magnets, I usually have 2 charts for myself. I have a 30 seconds and I have a 1 second chart. So this is the footprint, and this footprint is, I see it falls down over here. Price falls down. It's saying, oh, I'm too weak. And this is you see how small dodgy it is? It's a dodgy. That means there's a heavy fight in this range. Heavy fight is going on over here. You see, like over here, heavy fight. Again, heavy fight over here. So you want to trade now? What does it tell you? That we're going to fall, and we're going to fall at least to this imbalance level or that imbalance level. I mean, because there is an imbalance sitting right here, like empty. Yeah, I see there's a wick out there. But anyway, I may just go to and expect the price will go and complete this kind of rotation if it's going to go down. So this is by looking at the footprint. Here we go. So we're probably going to continue. There's a 35 in a delta block sitting on this candle. Okay. Here we go. So I'm not intended actually to trade or give you ideas to trade at the moment. I'm just like excited that everything works. Okay, you see pointer. Nice, thank you for saying that. Great. Okay. So I'm excited. That it is a good quality, and in a few days we're gonna release new updates. We spend actually more energy than we thought, because we're gonna make a third package with utilities, and that third package will include some kind of like a automation in terms of adjusting speed of rate. It will adjust. I don't know, will my team able to implement it? Probably yes. That it will automatically adjust according to your CPU capacity and the monitor size. It will adjust how fast it will refresh the picture, because right now by the default the NinjaTrader does 250 milliseconds. Every 250 milliseconds it's refresh the image and every single dot, by the way, on the screen. But we want to increase that, so we will see a smoother price change. When the refresh rate is not that smooth, then you will see like, it's going like up and down, up and down. And it's like, no, you want to see much smoother if you're scalping on the 1 second, or you scalp on millisecond time frame, which we released the new time frame. We made the new time frame, millisecond time frame, and that's what the scalping is about. And some people actually reported to me that they tested our millisecond time frame, and trading is much easier. I mean, you can see crisper. You can see like more easier on a millisecond time frame than on second time frame, 1 second time frame. Okay, see you guys, it's a beautiful rotation. Where are we going? We're going into this range. We already kind of reached that. Let me, oops, it's too low. Here we go. Let's compress it. And this is what we're doing. So the main direction of this, we're going down, right? Bounce it up, because there was a, over here, it was a insufficiency, right? Where was the insufficiency? Right here. So we covered that insufficiency. We went slightly higher. Now we made the rotation. There's a perfect W that actually sits right here. Here we go. It doesn't want to give up, but doesn't have enough energy to shoot up. So what's going on right now in this local rotation? We're gonna go and feel this insufficiency. Insufficiency, it is one-way liquidity. And that's where the, guys, if you watch my video about the trend, new way to identify the trend, I highly recommend you, because that's setting a very different mentality and helps to identify where the trend is going. I highly recommend you guys to see my video that I don't know, I put maybe a month, 2 or 3 ago, or a couple of months ago. I spent so much energy, and it sounds very simple because I made it simple, but it goes beyond the structure, because the structure is not the final point. Structure is needed, but the price always betrays the structure. And if you don't want to be betrayed by the price, you need to understand where the price, why is prices doing all of this kind of dancing beyond the structure? Because there is a terminology. There's external and internal liquidity. Okay, go and watch my video. And I hope you're gonna pick up on mentality of that video. What actually the new way, the better way than just a structure. It goes above the idea of the structure. Of course, if you use the structure, that's awesome. But let's go beyond the structure and beyond the grab of liquidity, okay, or inducement. But we need to go and identify the internal and external liquidity, and that sets clear direction to understand where the trend is going. So here we go. Now we've got some reaction over here. Let's see. What we're doing right now, example, guys, example, what we're doing right now. Right now, we're trying to feel internal liquidity, which I called one-sided liquidity. Where is that one-sided liquidity? Is sitting right here. Boom. We're feeling this gap, right? Some people say FVG, fair value gap. Yeah. I call it one-sided liquidity because the trades were made one-sided. That means there's some unfinished business inside of that. So now we actually, we kind of like a pinpoint And now when we fill out this gap, maybe we'll have some more energy to fill it even higher. Ideally, up to what? Ideally, if we fill out up to this place, and then from that price level, I'll be glad to short it. Okay. But price may not have enough energy to go there. I don't know. So let's see if the rotation happens here. Then, just by looking and on the situation, I may just go and enter into the short. You see what this candle is doing? Let's go and see and take a look at the footprint. What is this footprint is doing here? Okay, this is the footprint. Do we see the, oh, we see doji emoji. This is the doji. You see the short candle smack down from the top. Okay, now these people still have, you see, they even building a block with a blue delta 1 and delta 2. This is the delta 2. Oh, we're shooting up. Interesting, but then you see the wick again. It's a wick. It is a tail. Okay, let's see it. Oh, we actually came into this zone to fill out that gap. We're filling out this gap. So now, are we ready to rotate again? So as you can see, guys, I'm always in between two concepts. One of them is a price action, right? One of them is the candle structure, and another one is the volume. And volume on both ends, aggressive buy market and the passive buy limit orders. Okay, now what's going on right now is, you see there's 21 contracts, 20 contracts, 21, so 40 contracts together. Try to make it higher. Will they able to move the price higher? So the prices now is moving down. What does that mean? Let's go to the footprint. It's a 30 seconds footprint, right? Okay. So we see that there's a blue guys on a delta 2 increased, and now I see that smaller, smaller, even smaller. Are they fading out? Looks like. The volume is actually dropping. So now, should I enter into the sale to short it now? A little bit early, but you see the delta 2 is switching from blue to red. This is a good sign that we may reverse. Here we go. Now the delta 2 is red, and now it's actually increasing. Yeah, it's interchanging with the blue, but now it starts to increase. You see the speed of market right here at the below. Speed of market is red is higher than the blue. No, I mean almost the same, but anyway. So there's some kind of fight right now going on. This doji candle is very small body. What does it tell you when it's a small body? Is it this small body? And the previous candle is also doji. Small, I mean, both of them about the same, okay? Small. Now we're seeing the decrease in volume. So it is one of the sign of rotation. So now it's a probably good time to enter into short. I'm not directing you. This is educational purpose only. Otherwise, they're gonna fry me. Okay, you see now. You see, this is the best formation. But I mean, of course, you're gonna say, "Hey, you just saw it now." When you see a short body candles at the very top and we're rotating, and there is and the total volume is going down, it's low on volume, we are rotating, and then you see one directional extension. This is the pattern. This is very common. I mean, are you guys probably sick me repeating this pattern to you? This very pattern? Are you guys sick? You should be. Because I repeat this pattern so many times. And you see, there's a short body here, short body here for the candle. And here as well is a short, 3 of them, okay? On 30 seconds. And after that, what you see? Bam! Extension. Extension, that means like it's extended. It's an impulse. It's not the impulse, guys. Impulse, it's a kind of like a, from another mindset to say. This is extension, so the price is extended and it's one directional orders, most of them. Okay, so the price kind of like, price will be glad to come back into this area again. And that's what it's doing right now. But first it's extended, and that's where we trade. We're gonna take a 8 to 10 ticks. I mean, it's guaranteed. So what we're doing now, we're probably gonna try to fill out this one-sided liquidity. If we bounce from this side of liquidity, then we're gonna go down. This is the demonstration of how we define the direction. Okay. No, I switched to NQ. Okay, pointer, no. I don't know what does that mean, no. Okay. So how do you guys like my comments so far? Daily grinds. Or do you want to comment yourself? I can share your mic with you if you want to. Maybe on a Discord. Okay, here we go. Now the sales increase it in the speed of market here. Did you see that? So there's a sales in the speed of market. See, you see this red going up, red going up. So they like push it down, push it down, push it down. Now they kind of relax and let it breathe. Why? Because they want to get the better price for themselves to sell from. Okay. Now when we're gonna see if they're gonna increase their speed and delta will switch from blue to red again, that's another way to what? Short. I'm afraid that I'm always talking to you and saying the same stuff because that's what I trade. I mean, like, it's engraved in my brain. I mean, like, I don't know. It's such a simple system, guys. I mean, I don't know what can be simpler. It is. It's so predictable. Okay, now what's the point right now? Be careful because the blue delta 2, along with the blue delta 1, be careful. It's not the point to short. Be careful. But you see the wicks right there. Those wicks is the place that protects your stop if you have a stop. So just a second, let me. Okay, if you have a stop in this area or like above this area, then those wicks, it's the people who are sellers sitting right there. They protect your stop. If you lose your stop right above that, that's where you put your stop. Because these people who actually smack down those candles, they will boom, boom. If you have the stop over here, you may be lost at. Now, what's the price is doing? Price is trying to fill this area. This area. How far it can go? We never know. We just need to see the immediate. That's why it's called momentum situation over here. Well, yeah, we have 27 delta sitting right here in the middle. 23 is block positive sitting right there. There's only 9 left of the candle sitting there. Make it larger. Now you see if the candle's gonna become shorter. That means it's gonna reverse. Sometimes it doesn't give us a time. It's just like reverse and shoots down. Why is it so? Because we need to take a look at the main trend direction. I always need to be aligned. You see, this is the rotation, large rotation. There's another kind of like a breathing room, pull back, and so what is the main trend? Main trend so far is going down. Unless we will see the structure over here that supports the price at the bottom. And what I'm trying to preach you, I started to preach you that the best scalpers always look at the volume and at the structure. But when you understand the volume, you better understand the structure, because the structure, like a high and low, high and low, high and low, is not enough. When you use the words internal and external liquidity, you switching your mentality, your paradigm, your matrix that your brain operate into or from. Okay, so the right terminology helping a lot. So instead of like high, low, we have a high, we have a low, and after this low, price didn't went down, it surged internal liquidity in this candle. So it found, you see this one candle, second candle, it tried to find one way liquidity and match it, because it's unfinished business. One way liquidity is unfinished business. So it's actually went higher, fill it up to over here. Oh, I can tell you exactly what it feels to. It fills out. I mean, it's easy when you see it after it's done. You see this last candle on the left, boom, that is a block. This is the order block sitting here. I mean, technically, actually, the order block is larger. It is this one, okay. But be more specific. This is a last candle. You see this blue small candle over there? That is the block. So the price kind of like attached that, and it found internal liquidity. After it bounced from internal liquidity from here and start going down, we know that the price is going what? The price is gonna go lower. It's not yet, but usually it is. Now, right now, what the price is dancing over here, it's trying to find a support. If it will not go lower than that, it's gonna find the way up. But so far, from this liquidity, internal liquidity, this is a fair value gap, right? We feel it out and we bounce it from it. That's why if we found the internal liquidity, then what we do next, we're looking for external liquidity. Where are the external liquidity sitting? Bam. It's building external liquidity right now. Excuse me. Do I like to say bound? So much fun, huh? Okay, and so this is the line. We build this external liquidity. This is internal. I mean, we fill in internal liquidity. I mean, this is practically, this is internal liquidity. I'm gonna kill this image. I mean, box. So now we fill it out internal liquidity over here. So what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go and search external liquidity. You see, we fill out this gap, this extension. We fill out that extension first. Then now we fill it this extension with this top. If we bounce from that location, That means we're gonna go and search external mean those lows. This low, 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 low. That's where the external liquidity sits. So now there's a chance, because I need to see what the current situation is. So we still kind of like a second time fill out that internal liquidity again. We'll see if we have enough energy. Okay, there's the limit orders right there. A second. Okay, now this is, okay, I can do it something like this, okay? So that's where the external liquidity sits. We'll see if the price will not satisfy with that internal liquidity, not find a support from this area. I should extend it. Then it will go higher. If it will rotate over here, then we're gonna go lower than over here. That's my train of thoughts. So we kind of hitting for the previous stop over here. Okay, we are looking for this liquidity. That means the game is changed. We already passed internal liquidity. The game now is changing, and what the game is, yeah, we're gonna shoot higher. But that liquidity at the bottom, that's still sitting and waiting for us, by the way. So, okay, so now we've grabbed this local external liquidity, not yet from here. We may don't have enough energy to go and eat this, to go through this resistance, most likely. So, but we grab liquidity, kind of like a local external liquidity from over here. So I see the sign that we're gonna go, and now we're gonna go like even faster. We're gonna go down. I mean, we're gonna gain speed like in this area, not over there. Although you see now where the gap is right here. Right here. So the price is interested to fill out this gap. I mean, if you take, and this is 30 seconds, if you look at them 1 minute, then the gap is somewhere like over here, depending on that time frame you're looking for. But so anyway, now let's see what the price is doing at the moment. Now it's actually passed at this stop, did not satisfy yet, but you see the candles actually get smaller over here, and it is worrisome for me to go into the long. It's for me, it's not a good point to enter into the long. Are we building a next second top over here? I don't know. But you see, this is like, when I squeeze it down, you see it's like a high, 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 higher, high. And that is like a W, let's say. You see like one W. Okay. Anyway, this is like W, right? This is like W. So we found the support over here, but we're gonna eat this liquidity anyway, because the main direction is we're going down. At least my train of thoughts. It's not necessarily that I'm always right. Absolutely not. You know that the most successful traders win 40% of the time. 40%. And they not overtrade, by the way. You don't have to trade every single time you get an urge in your hands. Okay, so this is a really smooth rotation. I mean, we can actually go and take a look at the volume here. So, okay, let me see what's volume is going on here. Okay. Okay, this volume profile. There's so much volume over here, and it's kind of like a supported for a while. We'll see the development. I mean, we're seeing the first sign that it's intended to go down, like a hiccup, or maybe it's a pullback. We don't know yet, unless we're seeing the second one. See, I develop my story, my bias, my narrative while the price is building. Okay, let's go on and see and take a look at the bookmap. Here we go. This is a bookmap. Oh, there was liquidity over here. Okay, nice. Okay, there's another limit order sitting here. What, 24 contracts? We're probably gonna pocket. We'll see. And we'll see if there will be a reaction from this 20 contracts sitting over there. Let's wait for development. Let's wait. Let's wait. We see another red candle. Red is turning to the blue. Okay, let's go and take a look at the footprint. Okay. 2 red delta 2. Now 1 small delta 2. Now the blue. I was almost ready to say it's fading away, but actually the price point I wasn't right. So we actually made over this liquidity level. Oh, that was actually false break. False break. Here we go. Okay, now, boom. That was a false break. We've got this liquidity from this top. Exactly. See the perfect? The wick is just like this is the size of the wick. That's where liquidity was sitting. So now we're ready to what? Consume the liquidity on another side. I hope so. I hope I'm right. Where is this line? Are we ready? When we cross this line, we're going down. That's my simple way of thinking. When we cross this line, we're definitely going even lower. So there's 2 lines. I mean, we may actually go down, then return to this line, find a support, and that will be a really nice short. You see this? Delta 2 was actually very active right here in this very candle. And Delta 1. Okay, let's see what happens with the Delta 1. I need to see. The Delta 1 was blue, by the way, in this candle. Delta 2 was red. Opposite colors. Huh. Okay, so are we crossing this line? Are we crossing this line or what? We'll see. I don't know. I mean, the price have its own mind. Wow. Okay, now you see that Delta 2, this is the speed of market, start raising really dramatically. So now these guys in Delta 2, these sellers on a level 2, now become active. Okay, watch out. Ew. Okay, the delta inside of this candle bar, 30, 18, 104. 21, 36. Now we're seeing a red candle with a blue delta sitting right there. There's a blue box left of the red candle. We're seeing the left, the blue, very blue, dark blue buyers sitting right here. So okay, let's take a look. Are there anybody left behind in a trap? How do we know it? We just look at the bid and ask and we see it. 187. Woo, 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 woo. 187 sellers. Okay. Interesting. That's a really large number. That's a large cluster. By the way, that's very large. I mean, if we go to the, we're supposed to see what? Here we go. Exactly. 170. And this is the sellers. Here we go. Are we ready to execute into a downside? We're probably going to go and consume that liquidity that is now prepared for us. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. I wish I'm genius and able to predict the price. But this is such a simple line. So we're probably gonna ready for this liquidity on that side, on the right side too, being activated by price falling down. Okay. So that's how I trade. I mean, those simple lines that define the momentum direction where the liquidity is built. It's like, what can be simpler? I mean, there's so many very sophisticated strategies. I see the price is consuming this. So now we're gonna go up to this range. You see that we are gonna go to this range. First, we may get some reaction in this area, but then we're gonna go lower and I get reaction where? We're gonna get reaction over here. Somewhere over here. This is no longer relative. We're gonna get reaction somewhere like in this area. There will be reaction. The first reaction I expect, it may not happens, but I expect over here, but then it's gonna be right over here, and to pin it point, I may say like over here. That's my expectations. I'm not saying the price will act according to my expectations. Okay. Let's take a look. So this sale and that level 2 match perfectly. Although this, who was selling over here? Level 2. But now the level 2 and the level 1 start selling in the same direction so far. That's an interesting situation, by the way. You see those guys, 1, 2, 3, 4 bubbles, blue bubbles. Somebody were trying to actually buy over here, but the sellers on both levels, market and the limit start to sell. That's interesting. I'm just reading the chart. I'm not saying anything else except I really surprised. Because if this bubble blew, that means absorption. But it's not absorption over here. Oh. Okay. So far, okay. So we've got a reaction from this. Oh, yo. This is. Let me copy and make this range. This range is sitting right here, and you see we kind of like Do you see, guys, that in that situation, that was enough just a weak detail poke into this region, and boom, we've got reaction. But so far, that was first reaction. And now we are melting. We are melting. We are going, I mean, the next reaction probably from this, you see this very low, I mean, short candle. I'm supposed to show you even larger. This is, you see this short candle? This short candle is a point of interest. I mean, oh, we now like, what are we? Yeah, we already lower, but now this short candle is now may produce a reaction. Okay, so far we actually kind of like almost touched that short candle weak, but this body is still right here, right here. So anyway, what's the main trend? Let's check it out. Main trend is, oh well, we actually drew like a W. Are we find a support over here? If we find a support over here in this range, we're gonna go shoot up. We have equal chances. But most likely, because we already went down over here, the structure is telling us we're going down. Then we can like breathe out into this insufficiency. Whoops. And there's some internal liquidity builds on both sides. And now we'll see the development. The point is there's a chance that we're gonna go lower, right? We're gonna finish this construction because there is some, yeah, here we go. This is insufficiency sitting right here. So the price supposed to go inside of this zone. The reaction may be right over here. Because what? Because of this range. And then, but it's not like a strong range though. When we take a look at the left side volume, it's not really significant. By the way, you see this bell curve on the left side, the volume profile? Where are the prices going usually? It goes from one low point to another low point eventually. Of course, it may get reaction from the highest points. I need to make a video especially for scalpers about the volume profile because you will see the volume profile in a very different way. Oh, look at me. Look at me. My line. And the idea of liquidity on that side is taking. Boom. Everybody, tell me, do you like this way of thinking? Not overcomplicated, guys. I'm not telling you. It's not overcomplicated. Now, okay, should I extend this line or not? See, we kind of like got a react because it's arbitrary, okay? It's It's arbitrary, okay? It's meaning it can be like here or here or here, okay? But anyway, so that's another point of liquidity we just built. That means when we're gonna cross this line, we will experience speed of falling. At least what my experience tells me. Maybe not. Anyway, let's see what's going on the book map. Let's see what's going on. What's going on in the meantime? Oh, there was a level 2. There was a level 2. We actually 20. This guy, this limit order sitting here, is still sitting there. So he want to buy everything from here. At least he is telling everybody, I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to buy, I'm ready to buy. But he may just fool everybody and attracts the price. When the price is going to reach this level of the price, he will just like, oh, fade away and go lower. That's why, by the way, that's why when we have pulling and stacking right over here, this is a great indicator when because we can see that this blue order sitting there, but you see those black, that's what were moved out. You see that they actually moving their orders slower, lower. That's exactly the price attraction. That's what they do. They vacuuming the people on the market side. They vacuuming them. The vacuuming, I mean, the price is just like sacks like a vacuum machine down because of that's what these guys on the level 2 is doing with the pulling and stacking. This is an awesome indicator, guys. I highly recommend you to learn this pulling and stacking mechanics. Everybody ready to applaud me? I couldn't believe myself. I feel so good, guys. Even in my own eyes, I look genius. Look, this line was drawn to, and this line as another line of liquidity. Yeah, and now we came into this small candle, which is order block. It's called this very small dude candle over here. And so we came into, and we've got some reaction. It's initial reaction. We don't know how strong the reaction will be. Anyway, because there's still some liquidity sitting there below. So are you guys there? Are you taking trades like? No, I practically it'd be no, I'm not taking trades right now. I'm just chatting. Luis, yeah, no, I'm not taking trades right now. I'm just like explaining my way of thinking. Because if I take the trades, I may go into the risk being correct or incorrect. But so far, I start talking where? I start talking like, I think like over here. And then we went higher. And then we went lower. And my point was, because of this is a really great level or range of resistance with the W, we actually stack. I mean, usually, by the way, I can tell you, usually price. I'm afraid to tell you guys because you're gonna say I'm like a smart person or a stupid person. It doesn't matter. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Let me show you something over here. Where the price over here, I mean, of course, it's easy to say after it happens. That you see this price over here didn't went higher than that internal W high point in the middle of that. This is not by accident. I don't know why, but it works like a magic. You see this point? You see this W, W, and you see the price actually start to kind of mingle over here, and we've got reaction on the way we get back, and we get reaction from over here, the same price level. And that price level prove themselves right over here. Usually that's the case because there's a special name for this very price level. It comes from other strategy I was learning, spent 2 years. And when I see it works out, that's exactly. You may expect that this price level will hold, or the price gonna strongly react from this price level, which with the line I just drew to you. But this mentality, it relates to the M or W. It depends, M or W. But this point of in this middle structure of this figure is usually is strong area. That's my point. Okay. I wasn't actually able to see this and say, hey, that's where we're going to stop. No, I wasn't. I was saying that that was a strong resistance over here. We went down. The trend is going down, and there's another W over here. Try to find the support, but kind of like a messed up W. Anyway, we found the support. We would shoot up, and now because what happens? We were building internal liquidity by doing this. Okay. That was a liquidity build. And now we're going to grab this liquidity, and now we're going to go lower because we already got this liquidity on the top of this top, previous top. We grab it. There's no other liquidity sitting over here. Of course, you can say this is high, this is high, this is high. But those highs, I can say it's protected highs. Okay. Sorry for the terminology. But then it still may go and actually grab liquidity from over here. There's always chance. But now I see that liquidity is not consumed over here. This liquidity is already consumed. So the price is always doing what? Building internal liquidity. I mean, not internal, like intermediate ranges to fool everybody in what direction is going to go. And building that liquidity. And then after that, after it's finished building it, it's going to go and consume it. So far, we have this liquidity is not consumed. Will it be consumed now? I don't know. I'm simply, one of the things what you observe today by listening me is that I can change my narration or the story based on the current price situation. Although I may say that where is the main direction? The main direction is actually we're going down. Here we can see that there was a strong, that was a false break. This is a classic false break over here, classic false break. Okay, so this range right over here may play a support. Let me draw it. This range may, this range, and especially probably, I mean, from here to here or this, it may play a support. We'll see. If it's going to play a support, then again, it plays support once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and now we have a chance that we're going to go through. 5th time is usually we're sliding through. But that range is, if you have your eye, this is the range, because this is the false break. This is the classic, okay? This range, this one, okay? Let me show it to you. That's exactly what I'm saying, that it is like in the middle of the M or W, where a price can find a reaction. I mean, one more reaction. But so far we probably gonna go and not even blink on this range that sits historically from the left. We may go because there's another, what's going on here? Another, here we go. This is insufficiency. Let me kill this. We may go and fill this. Oops, insufficient. So there's more than one way to slice the bread, right? Okay, so this is an insufficiency, and this is the liquidity, so it's like a double magnet. Do I know it happens? I don't know. I have my guesses. So if I go for short, I may take a look at the candles. If there's a short candles over here and we doing rotation, the short candles were over there. Let me take a look at the footprint. Okay, short candles, short candles. Yeah, those candles are short. So we may go down. Amen. Why not? Because the candles are short from the top, not too much resistance from the bottom. So if this red level 2 will increase, it's a sign to short. You can say, oh, you're looking and you're talking right into, it's so easy for you, Oleg. It's so easy for you. Yeah, it's easy. But this liquidity will usually it where this extension gain the speed of falling. So what I'm doing, I'm just excited that we have good quality image on my first live. Bookmap for ES. This is a ES, and this is for NQ. Here we go. And you just got like I accidentally saw that you guys out there, and I want to bring some value to you, and so I start talking. At least you have some value because you happens to be on this stream. I was working on this stream like since like 6 o'clock and couldn't make it correctly. Okay. So, are you guys want to say thank you? Here's my donation. $10, $50, $100, or a $1 will be enough. I'm not serious. Okay. I mean, you can. Oh, by the way, there should be a button somewhere. If you wanted to, you can do it. But my hope is some of you gain some insights and you see that I'm repeating myself again and again and again because my system is not that super duper sophisticated. Although when you have like experience, then you're seeing on the chart more than what you can say because your eyes kind of like I used to see it, and you acting because you like it's already engraved in you. I'm trying to voice some words that describes what I'm saying, but I'm not able to voice or name the things, all of them, what I say. Okay. So anyway, thanks everybody for your attention. I'm so pleased that you guys get some value, at least being entertained by me or along with you. Thank you very much for your participation. Thank you very much for your comments, for your thank you. Daily grants. Daily grants. Do you actually what software do you use? Do you use I mean, do you use any footprint? Do you use any bookmap? Do you use any like a level 2 software? Let me sell it to you. Let me sell it to you. But wait until a couple days. We're gonna have a new version that's gonna run. See, the thing is, oh, maybe you're not even using the NinjaTrader. Just 2 EMA, but I watch live bookmap live streams. Oh, pretty cool. Yeah, 2 EMA actually. Haha. Yes, yes. I mean, it depends. I'm curious what 2 EMA you use because that's exactly how I started, by using the 2 EMA that define the trend and the point of entrance. Now we are drawing another W over here at the bottom. How strong is it gonna be? You see that, like in the upper side, there's no insufficiencies. I don't see too much insufficiencies out here. I don't see it. It's already like, yeah, there's some liquidity that sits right here because it's like a channel. It's a clear channel. How far are we gonna go up? I don't know. So, and how long ago you started using this software? Oh, we actually built this software on the bestorderflow.com. We start building it in January, and then we release it somewhere like early spring. No, in spring we released this software, and people able to buy it. And then we added more and more and more, and we added like a Delta 2, which most people have no idea what's the Delta 2. And so I found that it works perfectly. I mean, like, look, go to the bestorderflow.com and you will see me trading the Delta 2, pulling and stacking, and Delta 2 right here at the below. What is this Delta 2? You see on the right side, there's a pulling and stacking. And the word delta, as you probably know better than me, it means difference. The Delta 1 is like sitting right there. Let me make it larger. Sitting right there behind this upper structure. There is like a horizontal. You see this blue horizontal at the bottom? You see this red horizontal at the bottom? This is the Delta 1. On top of that, it is the market speed for each candle, blue and red, in the same candle, that show that who is speedier in the market speed. Okay. Now, transparent is a volume on top of that. So there's like a 3 indicator sitting right here. But over here, it is a Delta 2. Okay. We're seeing the Delta 2 is growing, boom, growing even higher. Ooh, are we going to go even higher over here? We will see the development. But I may expect that it's going to be exhaustion on the Delta level 2. Although I don't know, you know, until it actually happens. Okay, so anyway, so you see the red Delta 2 starts showing over here, and usually it's a couple waves, and this is the one wave of the, I mean, it doesn't look like a wave, but I'm saying that it starts to show up, and then it starts to show up again, and boom. So it is a sign for me that you see this on the right side, there's so much blue, red. And also in the total on the right side, what you're seeing, the below is the volume. Right now, you see this Delta 2 in this total? It's a great point to enter. Execute now into the short. Okay. I hope I'm right. I mean, not necessarily that I can be right, but this is probably a good point for entrance. You see this red Delta 2? You see the speed of market in red is increasing, while right now there's a blue guys on a delta is coming in. So it's a be careful right now. Be careful. So the stop probably is somewhere like over here. Okay, so they changed the game. Now that's a become a week. By the way, one of the coolest structure, candle structure is I call it a pigtail. Okay, anyway. So did I answer your question? Do you live trade you funded accounts or a live account with this? I prefer to trade my own accounts. I'm like prop prop out of 100 people only 17 makes through the phase 1 and phase 2, whatever phases are. And only 7 people withdraw the money. And I don't like the rules. I usually trade my own. That's about me. Although, for the commercial purpose, I say, yo, I have the prop account. But to tell you the truth, I mean, if you guys are excited about the somebody else's money, you pay hefty for this. I mean, like, most of the money props pay, they pay out of the people who fail exams. That's the truth. That's the truth. So, but there's a lot of people who like, yeah, I need the money, I need the prop money, 100,000. And they hope that after the first exam, they will make it. I actually have a group with a friend of mine. We were guiding people, a group, to pass the exam. Jeez. We took 10 people. I think about, 3 or 5 of them passed the exam. But it took us like so long, like 3 months. Oh, that was, we were providing them signals. Look at this perfect rotation. By the way, while we're talking, look at this perfect rotation. Look what happens here. You see this red delta, and the second wave, red delta. Now it's a kind of like going down. The red delta is going down, and the whole volume is kind of like the speed of market. Yeah, is start going up. So it may rotate to opposite direction again. Yeah, it may rotate to up. So anyway, my point is, I actually don't care about the followers. Not the followers, but the making money on the following me. I don't know. I simply kind of like, maybe I'm not smart enough to make money on followers. I don't know. Yeah, looks like we may, this structure, candle structure is telling me that there's some booty protecting this low, and we're gonna go shoot higher now. Okay, and now you can start considering this movement and this movement in the same direction now. You see now the blue candle, the wick at the bottom part of that. This is the perfect peak tail pattern for upper direction. I call it peak tail. That's one of the main things that I look at, the candle structure, at the price action, and at the volume indicators, aggressive buy market and passive buy limit orders. So I don't know. So let me ask you, daily grants. Do you live trade? You found it account? Yeah, I actually do live trading. And my previous video was a live trading. I was trading live, and I was narrating during the trade. You can go on my video section, and you will see that I traded Friday, and I was narrating it live while I was trading it. It's psychologically, it's really tough because you can talk more than your brain is thinking about trading. Oops, what's going on? And uh, yeah, instead of like blowing those accounts, you better like install on MT4 or MT5 a software that let you trade like accounts without actually blowing the exams. We will make a software that actually helps people to go through the phases of the exam phases for prop accounts without actually losing money. You just install this utility or the indicators and you trade it like you trade the prop account. It will help you to trade like a prop account. If you fail, you will fail it, but you're not going to lose money. But we need to release it in the future. Yeah, of course. I mean, check any videos under Best Orderflow on the YouTube channel, and you will see that there is a Discord and there's a Telegram. You can join, whatever. I'm not always have a time to do that live because what? Because I'm super busy. But anyway, I may learn from you something. I mean, what you I'm quite curious. What are you looking at the book map? See, the book map doesn't have a time frames. You know that's right. There's no time frames on the book map. But on the book map NT from bestorderflow.com, there are book time frames. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, there's a one spike, another one. Okay. Okay. Let me see what's going on. I'm just curious. Okay. Okay, we're here. Okay, no, we're not gonna go too far up. Although it looks like we may, because what? Because of this range. Let me show you this range. Boom, I told you. This is, I showed it to you beforehand. Now, and then what about the last one? Oops, excuse me. What about the last range over here? It's kind of like become over here. See, these guys try to sell. You see on the book map over here. This is the book map by Best Orderflow. It's not the book map from bookmap.com. They don't have a time frames. Okay, so this is the kind of like a last range so far. By just looking in the past, I can say that that's not really actually reacted from this, but I may expect that if it's not yet, it will retest this area anyway. So we'll see what the structure will be developed at the top. Will we kind of like rotate over here or not? So what's the time? 12:30. Okay. Anyway, at 12:30 here in LA, but in New York it's 3 plus 3 hours. It's 3:35 because my Ninja is set up on the New York Times. Okay. Anyway, what the daily grants? What? How are you? What are you looking? Well, you're saying that you're watching those book map. I need to scroll it up. We'll see. Oh, book map live streams and two emails. Yes. What actually you try to watch on the book map live streams? I'm not challenging you because I want to learn what you're looking. Maybe I can learn from you what value you are gaining by looking at the book map live streams. If you share with me, I'd be glad to. Because I try to watch them and I'm like, too much mess. Yeah, daily grinds. That's what I hear from many people. They saying, I'm watching Bookmap, and the main point what they trying to reach is they try to identify levels. Exactly. Of course, you should be confused because when you look at their charts, it's like I'm confused myself. I mean, I'm like, I look and look and look and try to like. People send me a bunch of videos like how they trade, and I'm like, what are you guys looking at the Bookmap on the bookmap.com? They're looking at the levels. They're looking at the levels. That's all behind that. Their main guy who actually making those live streams or the other one, that's all they do. They try to identify the levels. But if you need to identify the levels, hey, isn't this clear? Then the Bookmap that you look and there's no way to filter out the unwanted stuff. Yeah. Wow, that's amazing. 4 years, no luck yet. Yeah. Hey, Ed. I like the displacement of the passive. That helps me manage trade. Displacements of the passive. Uh-huh. Interesting. Interesting. What you're saying, displacement of the passive. I'm not sure what the word displacement, is that what you wanted to use? I kind of guess that there should be another word to describe that. I mean, like displacement, I mean, like pulling and stacking, you mean, right? When they like flipping, it's called like flipping. They attract the price, and then they like, after the price reach that point, they like disappear from that level, right? That is called flipping. That's actually official terminology of flipping. Um, I think that flipping may happens right over here because this guy starts selling and they start selling at the same time. I mean, this is still amazes me. I need to ask some of my other friends who understand it really better than me. What's actually happens right here? Let me enlarge this chart because this is like a peculiar situation. You see, 156 in sales when the price just touched this level with the 25 buyers. I mean, 45 where it tried to still buy and go further. But the price over here on a level 2, it's a sellers. There were sellers here. This is a sellers. Okay. And on the level 1 is also a sellers. And now they kind of like, is that the same people? Sometimes it can. And I wonder, I need to make a screenshot and send it to some of my friends who are experts at this and ask what they think. Because that's really like some kind of a situation I would like to get a second opinion on. Okay, I'm gonna make this okay, here we go. I'm gonna make a screenshot. I'm gonna ask my friends about that, what they're thinking. Because this is very peculiar that the seller is sitting at the very top at the same place, like this guy's 48 contract, 50 contracts. So 50, blah, blah, blah. They were sitting for a long time. 17, not too much. Even these guys were like 50 contracts, but you see that the buyers who like try to buy, they actually touched that very price level and being absorbed. Those buyers, like a 1, 2, 3, like small attempts, right? And boom, the sellers suddenly appear at the very top. What is the heck? Is that these people sitting on the right side? Where are they? Sitting on the right side? Is that same people? Sometimes it can be. So sometimes they can act kind of like making a trap on both sides of the equation, on a market and on the level 2. And it's kind of like they attract the price for this liquidity level, but then they start selling. And what you see, this candle is like extension. It's like long going up. So they were like pushing the price, attracting them, magnetizing the price to this level, and then they both start to sell from here. It may be the same person. I don't know. It's quite interesting. Of course, when we're using level 2, we are guessing. We're guessing a lot. Huh. Interesting. Look at this. Interesting. Isn't this a channel? Let me take this line. And now we build in liquidity again, but this is kind of like a channel that the price is telling, I'm a channel. Look at me. I'm like so clear channel. Look at me. Look at me. I'm perfect channel. And what this channel is saying is going to be broken. And of course, it's going to be broken down, my guess. But right now, this channel is, well, I love when this kind of like a perfect channels builds up, because the only reason for the channel to build, to break it. That's my formula, guys. Let's go and take a look at the footprint, what's going on over here. The same kind of things. Yeah, perfect channel. When perfect channels builds, it's like telling the traders, this is the bottom, this is the up, this is the low, this is the high, this is the low, this is the high. Oops. Oops, I'm sorry. Just a second. Sorry guys, I need to take a call. Okay. How to unplug my, okay, I'm gonna unplug my microphone, okay? 1 second.